guys, welcome back to Die Jesus. My name is Maple.
And I'm Arianna.
And today we are watching Game of Thrones. We are on season 4, episode 6.
Yes, if you like what you see here, please like and subscribe and then check out our Patreon. We've got full-length watch-alongs as well as early access to future YouTube edits before they are live on our channel. Whose ship is this? Stannis. His face annoys me. I don't know why, but there's just something about it.
He looks like he's getting a little frail.
He does. Maybe
you can only get so much nutrition from licking the rock walls.
Okay. So
oh, wow.
Where,
okay, so we're just ripping right into it.
This is the Iron, because he said he was going, they're going to the Iron Bank of Bravos, so they're going to Bravos.
Your Grace, if you'd like to sit, I'm sure that...
We've been here since midday.
Damn, those chairs. How do you don't push those chairs in?
No.
Welcome to the Iron Bank.
Oh,
Please.
Oh my.
Sit.
Feed the birds. Tubbins a bag. That's what it's giving.
I don't know what that is.
Mary Poppins?
I've never actually seen Mary Poppins.
Oh shit, dude, we gotta watch Mary Poppins.
Like, I love Julie Andrews, but I've never actually seen Mary Poppins.
Oh my god,
the
we
whole way
have to
full
watch Mary Poppins.
What can we do for you, Lord Stannis?
This is Stannis of the House Baratheon, King of the Andals and the First Men, Lord of the Seven Kingdoms and Protector of the Realm.
He does
Slow
not
blink.
care. He's like,
No.
Okay.
The Iron Throne is currently occupied by Tommen, the House Baratheon, King of
Correct.
the Andals and the First Men.
He shares no blood with me. He is a bastard, born of incest, as was his brother before him.
Yes. We have heard this story.
It's not a story. It's the truth.
The king's grandfather tells a different story. A story about a jealous uncle whose attempts to usurp the throne from the rightful king cost the Seven Kingdoms dearly, in blood and gold.
Gold you loaned him.
And you feel your blood gives you a claim on our gold. Here, our books are filled with numbers. We prefer the stories they tell. How many fighting men remain loyal to you?
4,000.
And how many ships do you have? The ones still afloat, Sir Davos, not at the bottom of Blackwater Bay.
32.
And how much wheat and barley and beef and pork do you produce on Dragonstone to feed your 4,000 men on your 32 ships?
None.
See, they are licking the cave walls.
Unlikely to add up to a happy ending. From our perspective, I'm afraid we must respectfully decline your request. But we thank you for paying us the honor of your visit.
My lord.
I'm not a lord, Sir Davos Seaworth. You would not be either here in Bravos.
Damn.
Thieves are not rewarded with title.
Strictly speaking, I didn't do the thieving. That would be the pirates. I just moved what they stole from one place to another. This is the payment that was demanded by King Stannis for my crimes. I consider it an honest accounting. He's an honest man, and he's your best chance to get back the money you've sunk into Westeros. Which is a lot, I imagine. Wars are expensive.
The war is over.
As long as Stannis lives, the war is not over. Who's the real power in King's Landing?
Tywin Lannister,
How old
Yep.
is Tywin Lannister?
67.
67, and when he dies, who's in command? A half-grown boy, the product of incest. Cersei Lannister, a queen whose people despise her. When Tywin's gone, who do you back? There's only one reliable leader left in Westeros. Stannis. He's got the birthright. He's in his prime. He's a tried and tested battle commander, and he doesn't just talk about paying people back, he does it.
On the first night of the full moon, I will hunt down every islander still on our lands and flay them living. The way I flayed the 20 ironborn scum I found at Winterfell. In the box, you'll find a special gift. Theon's favorite toy. Leave the north now, or more boxes will follow with more Theon. They skinned our countrymen, and they mutilated my brother.
Oh!
Just right in the head.
They were focused on his waist, and I was like, did he just get clamped in the crotch? She's brutal, though. I'm kind of excited to see how she fights.
Theon Greyjoy.
I don't know.
I'm here for Theon Greyjoy. Take me to the dungeons.
They literally do have him sleeping with the dogs, bro.
They have him in the kennels?
Yeah.
Lost Kate in the right.
Thank you.
Oh! she said.
All right. It's me.
You can't trick me. Tell him you couldn't trick me.
I'm not tricking you, Theon. I'm saving you.
Reek, here, Reek. My name is Reek. If they catch us in here, we're trapped.
Oh my god, that's so sad.
That's so sad.
I just feel like in his case, the punishment isn't equal to what I mean, he sucked, but there are people who sucked far more than him. And
Oh, yeah.
right there.
Lovely evening.
Oh, God. Oh my God. What?
What the fuck? She's probably so confused.
Give me my brother, and no more of your men will die.
You've got bigger balls than he ever did. How fast can you run?
Yo, if Yara dies trying to get him out, that's crazy. Oh, that didn't happen.
Make the
Okay,
ship.
cool.
Now,
Your brother!
my brother's dead.
Yeah.
I have a treat for you. A reward. Reward? Those creatures who came in the night, they wanted to take you away. And you didn't let them. You remained loyal.
I didn't want them to take me. I was so scared. I didn't want them.
Yes, Rick. It's a bath. For you. Remove them.
Having like Stockholm syndrome to really up the.
Now, the breeches too, Reek. Take them off.
Oh, he's dark.
I don't like him. And what's stupid for him is he's also trying to prove that he's worthy.
Mm-hmm.
Do you love me, Reek?
Mm-hmm.
Yes, of course, my lord. Good, because I need you to do something for me. Something very important.
What? Is he gonna
There's a
tell him
castle,
to
you see.
kill his sister?
Some bad men hold this castle. I need your help to take this castle back.
What castle?
I need you to play a role. To pretend to be someone you're not.
Pretend to be who?
Yourself.
Theon Greyjoy.
This is so sick, bro. Just completely break the man. Be like, now you have to pretend to be the man you once were. Oh my god! Oh, that's right. He likes his food cooked.
See, that will be a problem for her.
A little bit.
Tell this man I am sorry for his hardship. I cannot bring back his goats, but I will see he has paid their value 3 times over.
Grimoire! Grimoire! Grimoire!
Send the next one in.
Queen Daenerys, tales of your beauty were not exaggerated. Mine is one of the oldest and proudest families in Meereen. My father, one of Meereen's most respected and beloved citizens, oversaw the restoration and maintenance of its greatest landmarks.
For that, he has my gratitude. I should be honored to meet him.
You have your grace. You crucified him. I pray you will never live to see a member of your family treated so cruelly.
Your father crucified innocent children.
My father spoke out against crucifying those children. He decried it as a criminal act, but was overruled. Is it justice to answer one crime with another?
I am sorry you no longer have a father, but my treatment of the masters was no crime. You'd be wise to remember that.
Ooh.
You are the queen, and I am a servant of Meereen, a servant who does not wish to see its traditions eradicated.
And what traditions do you speak of?
The tradition of funeral rite. My father and 162 noble Meereenese are still nailed to those posts, carrion for vultures. Your Grace, I ask that you order these men taken down so that they might receive proper burials. Your Grace, I cannot defend the actions of the masters. I can only speak to you as a son who loved his father. Let me take his body down. Let me have him brought to the temple and buried with dignity so that he might find peace in the next world.
I feel like she's gonna be like,
Sorry,
Nar.
your father.
Thank you, my queen.
These meetings aren't always going to be this early, are they?
So shall we begin?
Sandor Clegane has been spotted in the Riverlands, my lord.
A coward and a traitor.
My birds tell me the hound slaughtered 5 of our soldiers. I believe the phrase, "fuck the king," was uttered.
What would it take to make the common soldier stupid enough to try his luck with the hound?
10 silver stags seems a generous bounty.
Make it 100.
More whispers from the east, my lord.
The Targaryen girl.
Daenerys has taken up residence in Meereen. She has conquered the city and rules as its queen.
Conquered with what?
She commands an army of Unsullied, my queen, some 8,000 strong. She has 2 knights advising her, Jorah Mormont and Barristan Selmy.
Who you
And
kicked
she has
out.
3 dragons.
Baby dragons.
Larger every year, your grace.
I have been to Essos and seen the Unsullied firsthand. They are very impressive on the battlefield, less so in the bedroom.
Dragons haven't won a war in 300 years. Armies win them all the time. She must be dealt with.
Let me guess. I've been pardoned.
Nope. Time for trial.
Father's orders.
Well, we mustn't disappoint Father.
He is on trial a lot.
Truly. More than anybody else we've seen.
But it works out that he gets stuck in these situations because he is so smart.
Truly.
Tyrion of the House Lannister.
Oh, he loves sitting in that chair.
Oh,
You,
100%.
from the Queen Regent of Regicide. Did you kill King Joffrey?
No,
Did your wife, the Lady Sansa?
not that I know of.
How would you say he died then?
Choked on his pigeon pie.
So you would blame the bakers?
Or the pigeons, just leave me out of it.
Crown may call its first witness.
Oh,
Once we got
great.
King Joffrey safely away from the mob, the imp rounded on him. He slapped the king across the face and called him a vicious idiot and a fool. It wasn't the first time the imp threatened Joffrey. Right here, in this throne room.
Oh, he
Marched up those
sucks.
steps and called our king a halfwit.
Because he is.
Compared his grace to the mad king and suggested he'd meet the same fate. He threatened to have me killed.
Oh, why don't you tell them what Joffrey was doing? Pointing a loaded crossbow at Sansa Stark while you tore at her clothes and beat her.
Silence!
That is
You
what
will
happened.
Not speak unless called upon.
Sir Meereen needs to get punched in the throat. Look at it. Ew!
What the
I'm telling you, just
Widow's
say basilisk.
Wolf's Bane,
He's gonna say that he had it all in his possession.
Demon's Dance.
He is an energy vampire.
100%.
Grand Maester, you have a lot of poison in your store.
My stores were plundered
By whom?
by the accused, Tyrion Lannister, after he had me wrongfully imprisoned.
You examined King Joffrey's corpse. Was it without question poison that killed him?
Without question. This was found on the body of Dontos Hollard, the king's fool. He was last seen spiriting Sansa Stark, the wife of the accused. Residue of the most rare and terrible poison was found inside.
Was this one of
I bet you he was in on it with Baelish.
It was. The Strangler.
A day will come when you think you are safe and happy, and your joy will turn to ashes in your mouth, and you'll know the debt is paid.
Tyrion said, and you will know the debt is paid. What debt?
I discovered he'd been keeping whores in the Tower of the Hand. I asked him to confine his salacious acts to the
No, you
brothel
didn't.
where such behavior belongs.
Thank you, Your Grace, for the courage of your testimony.
It's like, it's just insane. Like, Tyrion's like fucking Batman. Like, they make him everything.
Yeah. They
Like, he's
really
this
do.
And that. But he's also this, but he's also that.
just a little man. He's just
Yeah, but it's not cool because he's a little man.
Yeah.
He said, perhaps you should speak more softly to me then. Monsters are dangerous, and just now kings are dying like flies. He didn't seem gladdened by the news. Perhaps his marriage to Sansa Stark had made him more sympathetic to the Northern cause.
Oh my God.
You're excused, Lord Varys.
I mean,
Jesus, you guys are wild.
on paper, yeah.
May I ask the witness one question?
One.
You once said That without me, the city would have faced certain defeat. You said the histories would never mention me, but you would not forget. Have you forgotten, Lord Varys?
Ooh, that's fair.
Sadly, my lord, I never forget a thing.
We will adjourn for now.
This isn't a trial, it's a farce. Cersei has manipulated everything, and you know it.
I know nothing of the sort.
You've always hated Tyrion.
He killed his king.
As did I.
Yeah.
You know the last order the Mad King gave me? To bring him your head.
Ooh.
So he didn't know.
You could murder my brother.
It will be murder, it will be justice. I'm performing my sworn duty as Hand of the King. If Tyrion is found guilty, he will be punished accordingly.
He'll be executed.
No, he'll be punished accordingly.
Once you said, family is what lives on. All that lives on. Told me about a dynasty that would last 1,000 years. What happens to your dynasty when Tyrion dies? I'm a king's guard, forbidden by oath to carry on the family line.
I'm well aware of your oath.
What happens to your name? Who carries the lion banner into future battles? Your nephews? I'll leave the king's guard. I'll take my place as your son and heir if you let Tyrion live.
Done.
Wow. Was this the playing the whole goddamn time?
And the guilty verdict rendered, Tyrion will be given the chance to speak. He'll plead for mercy. I'll allow him to join the Night's Watch. In 3 days' time, he'll depart for Castle Black and live out his days at the wall. You'll remove your white cloak immediately.
Be so for
You will
real.
leave King's Landing to assume your rightful place at Casterly Rock. You will marry a suitable woman and father children named Lannister. And you'll never turn your back on your family again.
This literally
Diabolical.
was
Diabolical.
And you have mine.
this
That was
it.
too
This
quick.
it
That
the
was
whole time.
everything.
That was the whole thing this whole time. Oh.
Diabolical, man. You got to give the man props. He does get what he
Look
wants.
at him, see? He just got
He
what he
gets
wants.
what he
Now
wants.
he's happy.
He gets what he fucking wants. It's so gross.
You're going to be found guilty.
Oh, you think so?
And when you are, you need to enter a formal plea for mercy and ask to be sent to the wall. Father's agreed to it. He'll spare your life and allow you to join the Night's Watch.
Ned Stark was promised the same thing, and we both know how that turned out.
Yeah, but that was Joffrey.
He'll keep his word.
How do you know?
I gave him something precious.
Do you trust me?
He doesn't want him to take the... And that's nice, too, because he doesn't want the burden.
No more outbursts. This will all be over soon.
Oh, but I forget about Cersei. I don't know, dude.
Crown may call its next witness.
Is it Shay? No, don't let it be Shay. It's Shay. Oh my god, it's goddamn Shay.
How?
Just to triple him because he said let her go and now she's oh, I hope I don't know.
This is making me feel nauseous.
I don't feel good
like
at
I'm gonna
all.
barf.
I don't feel good at all.
Do you swear by all the gods that your testimony will be true and honest?
I swear it.
Do you know this man?
Because he wants to punish him too.
Well, Cersei definitely
Tyrion
does.
Lannister.
Well, and him too, because
I was handmaiden to his wife, Lady Sansa.
This man stands accused of murdering King Joffrey. What do you know of this?
I know that he's guilty. He and Sansa planned together.
What did they promise her to say that?
her life. I mean, she probably would die if she didn't.
Well, if she would have
wanted revenge for her father, her mother, her brother. She blamed their deaths on the king. Tyrion was happy to help.
Why would he reveal such plans to his wife's maid?
I was his whore.
I beg your pardon? How did you come to be in his service?
He stole me. He broke the knight's arm and brought me to Lord Tyrion. You belong to me now, he said. I want you to fuck me like it's my last night in this world.
I mean, that's all true, but like, they just did it to break him. It's so gross.
And did you?
I did everything he wanted.
Dude,
whatever he told
not the
me
time
to
for
do to
horny.
him, whatever he felt like doing to me. I kissed him where he wanted. I licked him where he wanted.
Wow, I don't know. I don't
He
know.
ordered me to call him my lion, so I did.
He doesn't care. She doesn't
I am
care.
a whore.
Yeah, so she did do it out of being petty, though. That's why I'm
Before
like,
he
I'm.
married Sansa. After that, all he wanted was her, but she wouldn't let him in her bed. So he promised to kill King Joffrey for her.
They could not have planned.
No.
pinning this murder any better.
Not at all.
Like, they are getting more than they wanted.
I wish to confess.
You wish to confess?
I saved you. I saved this city, all your worthless lives. I should have let Stannis kill you all.
Tyrion!
Nope. He doesn't care at this point. You've pushed him too far.
You wish to confess?
Yes, Father.
He doesn't care anymore.
I'm
Broke
guilty.
him.
Is that what you want to hear?
You admit you poisoned the king?
No. Of that I'm innocent. I'm guilty of a far more monstrous crime. I'm guilty of being a dwarf.
It's like what we just said, yeah.
You're not on trial for being a dwarf.
Oh.
Yes, I am. I've been on trial for that my entire life.
Have you nothing
For
to
real,
say in your
though?
defense?
Nothing but this.
You say he's all these things, but...
I did not do it. I did not kill Joffrey, but I wish that I had. Watching your vicious bastard die gave me more relief than 1,000 lying whores.
Damn.
I wish I was the monster you think I am.
Damn.
I wish I had enough poison for the whole pack of you. I would gladly give my life to watch you all swallow it.
I get it, man.
Sir Meereen, escort the prisoner back to his cell.
I will not give my life for Joffrey's murder, and I know I'll get no justice here, so I will let the gods decide my fate. I demand a trial by combat.
She went, what?
He's like, yeah, bitch. This is what this is what I came here for.
Good.
He sat right. He's like, okay. I love it. He's literally just there for the drama.
Look at him. He knows if Jaime's coming and telling him, hey, just do this, I promise you this is what it is, that he knows that he's probably gone and given Tywin what he wants. So by doing it this way, Tywin doesn't get what he wants. If
Tywin
he loses...
Tywin won't get to send
because
him to
I'm
the
pretty
wall.
sure because Jaime, if I'm 95% sure as like the head Kingsguard,
Yeah.
he would have to be the one that fought on behalf of the throne, right? So it's like,
well, does he, or is it just who's called on? Do they get to select?
I
mean, the natural decision would be
the
that
last time
Jaime.
it was because he wasn't going to fight for himself, and then because Jaime was supposed to come fight for him then, remember? So you get to pick. So, but at the end of the day, it's like, I'd rather do it by combat because this way you don't get what you want.
Yeah.
And it's like, because he knows that he's just not going to get mercy and Night Watch just to get it. Like, he knows he would get the appropriate punishment. He's not stupid. And that's why he goes and gives the speech. He's like, no, I want, like, let the gods decide. Fuck it.
Yeah. Also, good on him for being like, at that point, yeah, I'd be like, I wish I did the things you're accusing me of because of the way that this is going. Like, it would be so much easier to be able to say, yeah, I did that.
You went and brought...
If I did do it. But, like, he didn't do it.
Yeah.
So it's like, no, fuck you, I didn't do that. But the reason you're doing this to me is because of X, Y, Z. And because of those things, it's okay for you to say that I'm guilty.
Right. And you think I'm this monster, but that's the craziest part too. It's like, it's just like you said, it's like, he's fucking Batman. Like, he's done all these things, but also
I know, they're literally describing like the coolest man on the fucking planet on all time. It's like, he did all of this shit, but because he is a dwarf, like, then they're fucking shitting on him.
Yeah.
It's because he's the greatest. He is the GOAT. He is the greatest of all time. He's literally he like is. You're explaining to me Batman right now.
And the way that they literally, like, obviously Shay is clear silly hurt, but like, how petty are you, girlfriend? You couldn't see through it?
Yeah, and good job now getting yourself probably murdered by Cersei. Like,
and also
you should have just stayed the fuck out of it.
Like,
what's wrong
you
with
then
you?
you put on as witness the only, like, well, there's the other woman that turned out to be a whore too, that was paid to do what he needed to do for her, but like by his family. But then you literally, like, it's the only.
Well, and Oh, go ahead.
No, it's the only woman that has loved him in return, and he sent her away to make her safe because she wouldn't go on her own because she was being so brash because she was so fucking jealous. And so he sends her away, loving her, and then they bring her back and like it's just so sick.
I feel like she came back.
I do too. Which is still, but I feel like they also
just so she could stand up there and say that she's a whore. Like, girl, obviously your story alludes to the fact that you are not a whore.
What do you mean by that?
Like, she's not like sold, like she's not part of like the brothel or like,
oh, I got you.
You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Like there's like
Independent
something
contractor.
going on in terms of her story that would allude to some mystery around who she actually is, and that's probably not exactly true.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I guess she does say like, well, he took her and said, you're mine now.
Yeah.
So I get, but yes, but it's still like, it's just so
There's
crazy.
a backstory there, and it's like, so now that's your definition.
Yeah. And she throws the words in his face, and it's just like, okay, she actually is the one getting the invite to the haters ball.
Yeah, it's her.
It's her. Because that's some petty ass shit, bro.
She snagged my fucking invitation.
How is that true love? You know what I mean? She snagged my invitation.
I feel like Kim Kardashian. She stole my fucking wedding country.
She stole my wedding country.
And my wedding performer.
And I didn't say anything.
Andrea Bocelli is my favorite singer of all time.
Oh my God. But yeah, no, that's so true. And it's just like, but Tywin. That long game to get fucking the offer he couldn't refuse.
Yeah.
Crazy. Season's crazy.
Well, it's like if he doesn't trust that they're not gonna kill him anyway. And they're literally sending him to a death sentence. Like, for him, the wall would be a death sentence.
Mm-hmm.
Like, he might as well, like, if they're going to blame him for that. Excuse me. I genuinely feel very nauseous right now.
Yeah, Shay coming out sucked.
Yeah, I don't know what happened. I just feel really sick. But it's like, if you're going to send him to the wall and he's never going to see any of you fuckers again anyway, if that's true, then one last hurrah, big fuck you. If not, then yeah, he deserves to go down swinging.
Yeah. I think so. I think because at least it's with dignity. That's how I feel. I would be the same way. It's like you've literally taken everything, and you're saying I'm guilty of this shit that I didn't do.
Well, that's the thing. He's never had anything then.
Yeah,
he was never going to have anything.
No.
It was a facade. It's all fake. And like, if she doesn't love him, then what else does he have to lose?
Right.
That means nobody loves him.
Right. Literally no one.
Yeah.
That was it.
Like, and that's all.
He knew he never had the love of his family. You know what I mean?
Like, and he was like at least accepting that and playing the game. But it's like, then they do that to him.
It's next level. It's
yeah.
next level betrayal. It's just sick. It's genuinely so disgusting.
Yeah.
But I don't know, man. I've got faith in Tyrion. That man,
he's too smart out of everybody for them to kill him. He's like the energy. Yeah.
He's the Energizer buddy. He just keeps trucking. They keep doing all this shit around him, and he's like, nah, I'm going to keep going through.
Yeah, not that there needs to be like an overall underdog, but like he also just has a lot of other qualities that make him like
way easier to root for.
Well, and like he's kind of like like he's an energy to the show right now. Like he is the vibe.
He's a vibe I prefer. Him and Daenerys.
Yeah, like they're the vibes right now. So it's like, are you really gonna kill the vibe? I could guarantee you if they did that, people would stop watching.
That was the most beautifully put Gen Z statement ever. Are you really gonna kill the vibe?
Are you really gonna kill the vibe? Like literally kill the vibe. Because
that was beautiful. I want to. That will be a short. That will be a short. It's coming. But yeah, no, for real. So I mean, I don't know. I have faith. It's like you said. He's the underdog, and he's just too easy to root for.
Yeah.
You're right. Like, it would kill the vibe.
It would literally kill the vibe.
Because while other people are interesting, you don't want to root for anybody.
No.
Like, you want to root for Daenerys, and that's like it. Nobody else you're like out here rooting for the way you know, especially within King's Landing. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, you're rooting for Bran. Yes, you're rooting Daenerys over there doing her thing.
Like, has her thing.
You're rooting for Jon. But in King's Landing, where the majority of the shit is going down, there's no one else you're rooting for. No one.
No.
Maybe Marjorie, but
and he's also the comedic relief. Like,
yes.
So he's like the only comedic relief out of like anyone.
Yeah, there's very little comedic relief other places.
Arya is a little funny, but that's just because
it's
she's
circumstantial. It's not even.
Yeah, she's like a child, and she's just very vengeful, and they're not really doing anything. But like he's actually like doing stuff, and like he's willing to like stand the fuck up.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yeah, honestly, that went the way that I would expect it to, now that I think about it, because all of the things that they're saying he did, it's like, yeah, he did do that. But again, like outside of context. But like, good for him for fucking slapping Joffrey around, because no one else was doing it.
And he needed it. He sucked. He was doing terrible things. Like, that's my favorite part is like these evil people are standing up. Oh my God, Pycelle, the most noble child. Get the fuck out of my face. Like,
yeah, for real. Pycelle. Yeah.
2 thumbs down and a raspberry, because I can't stand him. The day that man stood up from bed and like cracked all of his bones and like was so fucking fluid, I was like, I hate him. Like, I already didn't like him, but I really can't stand him.
No, that's wild. He's just pretending to be old this whole time.
He's a show. She's just putting on performance 24/7.
Yeah.
So.
All right, guys. Well, thanks for watching another episode with us. We will catch you in the next one, in episode 7.
Next one. See you guys.
Bye.